Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know what we're doing. As you can see, we've left Westminster Pier. Across the river now, we're going to the London Eye, Waterloo Pier. We'll be here for just 3 minutes, a few passengers to pick up, then we make our way down the river to the Tower of London, then Greenwich. So Tower Pier is the second stop. We'll be there in about 30 minutes. If you go into the Tower and you wish to return, you must change boat there. So as I said, we go to the Wheel of Fortune. It was put here by British Airways. It's got 32 capsules. That's not a random number. It's one capsule for each borough of London. Now, as we all know, British Airways, they don't do the number 13. They deem it as unlucky. So any people flying here today via British Airways, you wouldn't have sat in seat number 13. So it's actually numbered 1 to 33. That's Windsor Castle or Dartford Bridge, however you like. Now, what we like to do here for the next bridge, guys, this is Charing Cross and Jubilee Footways. We like to wake the bridge up. So we'll ask the captain, can we wake the bridge up? Try and get a wave back if you can, guys. There's a reason for this, I will explain in a few moments. Hi there. Hello. Hello, Happy. Hello.
I like your hair!
That was brilliant. Now, the reason we do this, it stops people from throwing stuff at the boat. It's a tried and tested method. We shall do it again. Hello. Now, don't worry if they don't wave back. It just means they're from London. The oldest thing you're going to see in London today. That was given to us by our Egyptian friends for Lord Nelson's bravery in the Battle of Narm. It's 3,500 years old. Its name is Cleopatra's Needle. Now, they make these in pairs. Does anybody know where the other one is? Not in Egypt. Paris? No? New York. Next time you're in New York, have a look. Now, you can see the flag with the green roof over there. That's the dearest bed and breakfast you're going to see in London today. That's the Savoy Hotel. Now, to stay on these premises for one night, it can cost you £1,000. And on New Year's Eve, it can cost you £10,000 for one room. Now, don't feel hard done by. You do get a complimentary full English breakfast with 2 sausages. Not that bad. So the next bridge we're going under is Waterloo Bridge. Now, this is also known as Ladies' Bridge. During the war, when the men were fighting, 90% workforce on this bridge were female. So ladies, give yourself a clap on the back. Well done to the ladies. Now, I did hear there was a man in charge. It's got a self-cleaning Portland stone, so underneath is very dirty, and on the outside it's a lot cleaner. Now, that Portland stone gets used a lot in London, so when the rain hits it, it cleans it away. Over here, guys, where it says R&LI Lifeboats. Now, that's the busiest lifeboat station in the country. Royal National Lifeboat Institution. There's 238 of these stations situated in the United Kingdom, and that is the busiest station out of them all. They get 90 seconds to be dispatched, and they work 7 days a week, every single day. Well done, guys. They do a great job over there. If you ever see a charity box and you've got a couple of quid, that is well worth putting your money to good use. So now you're going to see a black and white barge over here on the left-hand side. Now, that's called the St. Catherine. The St. Catherine used to be owned by the royal family. So if there was any business conducted out here on the Thames, it would have been conducted on the St. Catherine. She's no longer the St. Catherine, she's the Yacht London. It's like a bar, restaurant and event space. The dome in the corner with the yellow flag, that's Somerset House. So that's where all the birth certificates, death certificates,
marriage certificates, if anyone likes marriage, all goes through those walls. And HM Customs actually do partly run some of that building today. Master Mariners. Now, if no one knows what that means, it's basically a club or a pub for retired sea captains. Now, to be a part of that club, you've had to have served at sea as a captain. London Riviera, Costa del London we like to call it. It's one of the finest beaches London has to offer. Who needs to go abroad when you have beaches like that, guys? Has anyone seen Baywatch? That's where they film Baywatch. I'm only messing. Now we're going to see a lovely building here, the red brickwork with the stone and the little green hat. That's the Oxo Tower. Winston Churchill, Margaret Thatcher, and of course himself, Sir Christopher Wren. Now the red building over here on the left hand side, the City of London School. Now, does anybody know Harry Potter? This is where Daniel Radcliffe himself went to school. Now, to get a 1 year's education beneath those walls will set you in excess of £60,000 per year. It's like the real life Hogwarts. The white circle building with the red flag and the thatched roof. You can see a play in here, guys, for as low as £5 on certain days. That's not bad value for money, considering a pint of lager in London will cost you £6 plus. Now, many years ago in Shakespeare's time, they wasn't very literate, believe it or not. So they had a flag system. So if there was a tragedy, they would display a flag. If there was a historic play, they would display a flag. And they're all different colour flags for different type of plays. Now, this is not where the original Shakespeare Globe was. That's further down. I will point it out. The Francis Drake's Golden Hind. It's the replica. Sir Francis Drake was the first English captain to circumnavigate the globe. This replica ship has circumnavigated the globe twice. As you can see the scaffolding at the back, it's going for a third. This over here, they get confused. They mistaken it with Tower Bridge, which is further on. But in fact, the history is within this bridge. This bridge has been 5 bridges standing here. The first one was built by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. And the last one was taken down and sold to an American man, and it now stands in Arizona. The tallest building in Western Europe, the Shard, also known as the Shard of Glass. It stands at over 1,000 feet tall. The architect was an Italian man called Lorenzo Piano. It's home to the 5-star Shangri-La Hotel. On the 72nd floor, it's got a viewing platform. And on a hot, sunny day, you can go up on this platform and see up to 50 miles. It's around 30. It's completely free. That's the walkie-talkie building. Just underneath the Shard, we've got London Bridge Hospital. Now, this is the most expensive private hospital you will see here in London. It specialises in heart attacks. Because once you get your bill, you're going to have a heart attack. That's the same shipyard as the ill-fated Titanic. It's got 6 guns to the front and 6 guns to the back. They are capable of firing 1,000-pound shells for 14 land miles. Now, those guns are not good to me, because my ex-girlfriend, she lives 15 miles away, so they wouldn't have reached her. No good. You can go on this ship, you can literally go on every platform, every door. It's a museum. It's definitely well worth a visit. Now, the Union Jack flag on the front of the HMS Belfast is the only Union Jack flag you are going to see in London today. Now, the reason for this, to be called a Union Jack flag, it must be on the front of a British car. This is City Hall. In a few moments, guys, we're going to turn the boat around so you can you get an amazing picture of Tower Bridge.
Yes, can you read?
Tower Bridge is the gateway into London. It's 127 years old, parts bascule, parts suspension. Bascule is the middle part of the bridge, and in French it translates seesaw. Is that correct? You're French? Oh, you're Italian. Now, anyone can... It shares its neo-Gothic style with the Tower of London.
Okay, can you just wait a
Come into sight with the Tower of London. Now, the Tower of London has got nearly 1,000 years of history. It was founded by William the Conqueror, and it's been many things. It's been an observatory, it's been a royal mint, it's been a zoo, it's been a prison, and it's been a place of execution. It's now home to the Crown Jewels. Can you see where it says entry to the Traitors' Gate? Many years ago, if you was found guilty at Westminster, you would have been rowed down here by watermen, taken through that tunnel for your place of execution. Your head would have been chopped off, it would have been dipped in tar, and it would have been put on a stick, and it would have been placed at London Bridge to scare all other traitors. We often get asked where the bloody tower is. Now guys, you can't see it because the bloody trees are in the way. So with a show of hands, who's leaving us here at Tower Bridge? Oh, quite a few. Please wait till we're alongside the pier. It gets a bit bumpy coming in. Please ensure to take all of your personal belongings with you. Your husbands, your wives.
Event that helped bring this historic area back to life.